Welcome to this introduction video to HMI. In this video, we will explain what it is, where it can be found and why it's important. It's the introduction to our series about improving graphics. Do you want to know more? Check our channel for the other videos. What is HMI? Human-machine interaction is the communication between a machine and a human. You and your laptop, an operator and his process display, people playing on their PlayStation using wireless controllers, but also people using their oven. And actually, we're all dealing with HMI when we're using our phones. In these cases, the interface is not only visual, but also haptic and auditory. The phone vibrates when someone is calling, or gives haptic feedback when you touch the screen. It can also produce different kinds of sounds with different meanings. The oven too. It has different kinds of buttons, touch and mechanic, shows you the temperature or timer, and makes sounds to let you know your food is ready. So, HMI can be found everywhere, in homes, at offices, and in industries. In this uFocus HMI series, we will talk about the graphics used in control rooms. These control rooms are found, for example, in the process industry, waste management, logistics, food industry, and the oil and gas industry. Why are these graphics so important? Well, a factory full of machines or processing units is controlled by an operator. All human beings have their mental capabilities and restrictions regarding information processing, and so does this operator. In order to minimize mistakes or misinterpretation and to make efficient use of the mental capabilities, HMI graphics needs a proper layout and design. This design should be completely focused on the user and his task. In our videos, we present guidelines for redesigning process graphics. These guidelines are based upon ISA and ISO guidelines and other relevant reports. And of course, years of experience of our own. All these guidelines essentially say the same thing about the design of the graphic. Keep it simple and only present task-relevant information. But what is relevant information? During their task, operators are focused on dynamic information. The word dynamic is about the information that continuously changes. For example, it's the information on the speedometer in your car or the ETA of your navigation system. For process operators, the dynamic information is about process values or notifications. This dynamic information updates the operator's mental model of the process and acts upon this. Static information, on the other hand, is always the same and doesn't change. For example, titles, process lines, units, or menu items. Static information will be the same all the time. And because of that, an operator learns and knows after a while what it says. So, the operator doesn't need to pay attention to static information anymore. It only helps him to interpret the dynamic information. Therefore, focus should be on the dynamic information. Why should you improve graphics? Improving graphics helps the user to process information accurately and quickly. Another benefit of improving graphics is the possibility to combine graphics and present more information in one glance. The key to improving graphics is to provide the user exactly what he needs to perform his task. The task of noticing changes and deviations in a process and act upon it. A process is often presented on multiple pages, disrupting the mental representation and overloading the mental capacity of the user. In addition, changes or signals can be easily missed. And that's why it's important to show the user one or more compact graphics which provide an overview of the process without any irrelevant information. So these are the ground rules to graphics design. Learn more about optimizing these graphics, starting with the series Improving Graphics. Keep it simple.